guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast, baby. And you don't recognize nothing. Everything be looking crazy. This ain't Feed the Beast, it's vanilla. I assure you it is not. This is Feed the Beast, but I am in the vanilla texture pack. And the reason being, been working on this map that is behind me. And I'll give you guys a good look at it in a moment, but most of the people on this server use a vanilla or a vanilla HD texture pack of sorts. So, that's what I'm doing. I want to make this look good for the majority. And then make the, the Sphax texture pack would be secondary. So, we're going to head... Ooh, close one. We're going to head on over. Welcome back to this. We're going to head over. I'm going to give you a sneak peek, and I'm pretty proud. Can you see? You might even see Etho buzzing around down there like a little bumblebee. I'm trying to find... There he is! Etho's been working his butt off. I think this is something he's been enjoying. Make sure you check his episode today as well. I think it went up maybe a little bit before or around when mine went up. He's been working his butt off on these capture points and has done such a great job. But as you can see, a couple of structures have popped up into the skeleton framework that we have here. And I am very proud of a couple and not so proud of some. This white one, probably my least favorite. We're going to check all this out in the Sphax texture pack afterwards. But this one was very hard to build. Now, I don't want... I'm going off of references. I'm going off of reference photos. And I don't want every house to look the same. Off of the photo, this one could and should have been out of sandstone, but I didn't want two sandstone houses next to each other, so I went with marble and tried to set off some details with some marble bricks. And I've learned a lot about micro blocks throughout this process, a lot more than I knew before, which has been fun. I've got all the windows boarded up. This is a house that is not enterable. I've got it enterable because it's storage and everything right now, but you won't be able to enter this house, so all of my detail and stuff went on the outside. It's not terrible. It's all right. It's pretty good, and I think it'll definitely do the trick. It looks like a boarded up house. It looks like what it's supposed to be. Other bricks or other blocks that could contrast well with it, there are some, but at the same time, I am semi-limited. Number one, limited on time. Number two, limited on resources. This house right here, 6 hours. This house right here, probably another 6 hours. So far I've put in 12 hours into just two houses, and I've got a lot more to do, as you can see. A lot of time spent into this, and a lot of time away from my wife and other things. Videos have slowed on my channel because I'm investing a lot of time here. Maybe not the best investment of time, but hey, I'm enjoying myself. So there are a lot of blocks I could have potentially collected to kind of dress this up even more, and I'm still going to work with it a little bit. But if you go through the map standoff, you'd be able to make some comparisons and say, yeah, that's close. That's definitely close. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy. Something that I've been doing, there are barrels or trash bins or boxes around the map, and I've been kind of going back into Call of Duty, and I've been kind of looking at lines of sight and seeing how much cover you have. So there's a barrel or a box right here, but that box is high enough to where you just see about your head and a little lower. So I had this barrel here, and then I put, this is a panel, a wood log panel that matches that. I don't think it'll look very good in this fax texture pack, but here it looks pretty good. It looks like it blends pretty well. Possibly going to put some... Nah. Maybe put something in there. I don't know. Depending on how the game lays out, this might be an area to pick up something. I don't know. But anyway, this is very good. You're going to have lines of sight on that window there, and this way that people will come through and around the statues and stuff. This is a very good spot. The place where you're vulnerable here is here. If somebody, let's say somebody started over here at this spawn point and they instantly rushed. They rushed around, rushed through here, boom, 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 boom. These are all buildings you can't really get through. Rush through here, and then boom, boom. And I've made this to where, and this might be a different type of wall, just cobblestone for right now. Jetpack is off, that's off. But you're able to jump over this wall in the game. So I made it to where you can jump over it here. And then boom. You run all the way around, and now I've got a little cover with this wall. I can run into this building if I need to retreat a little bit. You got, so there's a good counter to that. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. You could also, this building right here, which is just going to be so difficult to build. This is going to be a big building, which is a lot bigger than I intended it to be, but for scale and everything else, it's got to be this big. You can come through, if you start over there, you can come through here, and then there's a little room that leads this way that would lead out to a little mini courtyard area here, and you would have some lines of sight on the guy here. Sneak up. I'm really, really, really excited about this. This is one of those things that, you know, maybe Etho and I will take this on. I've already got a map built for vanilla, so it really just needs some blood in the veins, some capture points and stuff like that. So if you know, Etho or some of his map maker friends think, hey, that could be very fun, you know, maybe we could do it to where it's a game mode that people play. I think it would be cool. I've seen other people do similar stuff. People have been showing me, as of late, they've been saying, oh, you know, this person does Call of Duty maps and this person does them. I purposely have not watched them, though, because I don't want to. I want this to be original. I want it to be my idea, and I don't want to limit myself. So anyway, yeah, pretty cool. Little area here, because here is a capture point. And so let's say this is green team, right? The two teams are green and light blue, or cyan. Let's say your teammate's capturing right here. Well, you're going to want to have cover for them. You want to have cover here behind this barrel. You want to have some cover if you come around here. There's a fence that'll go here. If you can work your way to here, you can get a good line of sight at their start spawn over there. You know, this is, if you can work your way to here, you're going to be able to hold them back pretty good. Whoops. Did Etho do that? Maybe I did. Oh yeah, I did, because I think, hold on. Whoops, jetpack back on. I've been taking the jetpack off so I can get a feel of what it's going to be like. So there's some lighting glitches. I guess I didn't show you. See how that kind of glitches like that? And then if we knock those out, it's fine. I want to test and see. Can I do this? Will that fix that lighting glitch? It does. Okay. I don't know if grass will grow on that. It probably won't. Which, if it doesn't, that'll actually be cool, because a lot of these areas need to have, like, they need to be dirt. So that could work out in our favor, kind of. I think that could be great. Let's get that there. We had a little light glitch there. We'll see if grass grows on those. I really doubt it's going to. Could be a good thing. So I have to build something there. There's something for some cover. These are hay bales in the game. So some hay bales there. There's also a tractor that's right about here, which will be kind of interesting to do with micro blocks. We'll see how that works. But if you're coming from that way, let's say you come from this way and you're pushing your way into their spawn. Now you can work your way to here, and this barrel right here, there's a little area right here, but you have good lines of sight on their stuff here. And this is supposed to be a tank, but I can see that that's coming out too far. Because behind this barrel, you're supposed to be able to see into there. So I'll work that out. Maybe this will be too wide as well. Let's see how that looks. Lots and lots and lots of detail is going to go into this thing. Yeah, that's a little better. And then if we shave this back one like that, that could be better. Yeah. Now you've got to look into theirs, you know. So that's cool. That's cool. Now let's take a look at this house. I'm pretty proud of this house, actually. It's very, very, very difficult. Etho's been working with the Redstone, and he said that he's run into these problems where you make something, you create something that you think is good, but then at the very end you realize a problem and you got to go back and change a bunch of stuff. That's kind of what I'm dealing with here in the buildings too, with microblocks. Like, some of these walls are very thin, like this thin, and then some of them are like half thickness. Originally I did the whole thing this thickness, and I was getting some problems with being able to add little pieces of detail here and there. So I had to change the thickness of them, move the building around multiple times. That's why it takes 6 hours. The nice thing is when you're using micro blocks, you do save a lot on resources, so it's good. This is a little trash barrel that is right here. Provides a very minimal amount of cover. It's not a great spot. I'm going to try to dress it up a little bit, but this block is crazy. This is an anti-cover that I cut down again. Anti-covers usually just have a little piece missing right here, but I cut it down again and it took this piece off, which made it to where you could walk around this, which you're supposed to be able to in the game. So that's kind of cool. There's also one of those barrel things here that you can, if anybody's coming out of the spawn there and you want to kind of trap them back a little bit, you can hide out there, back into here. You get the gist. This door, blocked off. You're not supposed to be able to get in there. Windows boarded up. Not supposed to be able to get in there. All these windows boarded up. And I'll tell you what, this thing, here's an air conditioner here. I made a windmill. And thank you so much, Greg. Windmills, let's just check. Windmill. You need an assembling machine now. And a generator and 4 carbon plates. That makes no sense. But whatever. Assembling machine. And you got to put these pieces in and wait 320 seconds for it to finish. This is stupid. Stupid. Some people like this. I don't. Especially being an LPer, trying to get a great project like this together in a decent amount of time so I can continue to put content up for you guys. This, dumb. This is the dumbest thing you could add to the game. Stupid. Some people, they got nothing to do. They want to sit around. They want to get these parts together and they just want to sit there and wait. And that's totally cool. That's fine. I applaud you. Me? No. No good. I got stuff to do. Can't be sitting around. Now, assembly machine. So I got to make an assembly machine. So, here it is. Oh, what are these crazy new things? Conveyor module. Oh, got to make all this. Aluminum or refined iron plates. Luckily, for the conveyor module, you can use ingots. But, let's go back. Refined iron plates. You have to have these plates to make the assembly machine. So how do you get plates? Well, you may ask yourself how you get them. I'll show you. You put the plates in a plate bending machine. Plate bending machine. Boom. And now you've got to make a conveyor module and all these other things. This just added for a windmill that so many freaking steps, it's not even funny. Just a ridiculous number of steps. Done complaining. Just wanted to voice my opinion there. How I feel about that. Not happy. Big mistake, Greg. But anyway, for some reason we continue to add GregTech stuff to our pack. Let's make a little stand there. That's good. Boop. Boop. Great. So yeah, lots of detail into this bad boy. Hi. You're dead. Hi. You'll die. Nah, screw him. Screw him. Let's not screw him. They're kind of getting up in our business. I gotta light that forest up, man. Oh, I got shots on him. You're gonna die off this one hit. You're dead. Wow, loot him, would you? Okay. I still have to build this. This is a little hay storage area, right? But boy, I'm going long. I'm going long-winded. So I'm going to finish. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. So, still raining here. There's Generics on, Badge, Gyms. Generics doing his 12-hour live stream, which is now turned into a 14-hour live stream. Oh, hello. Hello. Ooh, we might be able to use this stuff to our advantage now. Is he in our place? He is. Hi. Okay, let's use our cover to our advantage. You're dead! Great job. Okay, let's take a good look at this building. There are so many mobs all around. Holy cow. I have not seen this many mobs around before. Okay. So you guys get the gist on the outside. Number one spot people like to use is right off the bat. You come here, immediately capture your point, and then head up here. And let's take the jetpack off. Oh, golly. Let's dispense of him immediately. He doesn't even know what's hitting him. So immediately head up here and either head over here, and you've got a good look at B, which is where people will rush. You've got a good look here, 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 but you're very exposed. The nice thing is there is this piece of cover right here, this little painting, where if you're shifting, you can kind of hide behind it from people jumping over that wall I showed you earlier. So that's kind of nice. And the way I got this painting here is a couple micro blocks there, micro block there to hold it, and then just some interesting stuff here. Now these windows you're not supposed to be able to go through, and this window you're not supposed to be able to go through or even look through. But because of this wall, the way it is, the only way that I could cover that, board that up, I think, is if I used anti-covers, which would come way into the room and look really ugly. So for now, it's very difficult to shoot through them because you've got this bar in the way. So my hope is that that'll deter people. You definitely can't walk through it, but I'm hoping that that will deter people from trying to shoot through. It's not good. It's not perfect, but it'll work. It's not a huge game breaker deal. But you come in through here too, and you can get right in here, which is a great spot in the game and in this map. It'll be a great spot because you can look right at B, which will hopefully be the most contested area. A little bed here, little couch, very nice. So let's say guy runs right up here and he's hiding up here. Etho's up here and he's doing a lot of damage. I need to take him out. Put your jetpack on. So I come around this way, right? And jetpack off now. I come up here and there's somebody there. There's a couple guys guarding this area. So I say, nope, no thanks. Oh, orange dye, I don't know. So, okay, you could try to sneak through here, into the house, up and through. That's possible, but shortcut route up here onto this little ledge. Whoops, it's tough. It's a tough thing to do. sneak in, boom, you're in. Pow, 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 you're dead, you're out of that spot. So that's pretty cool. Got these windows boarded up real nice. Little painting there to give a little more detail, right? So yeah, you spawn here, capture the point. Now, this is what the inside looks like. You know, you could go through here, up the stairs, and in like this. This is boarded up too, but I've got the same problem. So people will probably use this to shoot through, but it's fine because you got one here too. It doesn't really make a huge difference. But I put a lot of detail into this little kitchen here. Not as much here or anywhere else. But yeah, so use some of those new Bibliocraft shelves to just be able to store some stuff on the shelves, you know. Just some regular logs here with a butcher block countertop. There's your refridge. These are aluminum blocks, I think. And then the stove, just an oven, put a handle on it, some micro blocks and a range hood, and then one of these farm sink things that you're starting to see nowadays. Kind of cool. I'm pretty proud of that, honestly. And I looked in the map, and this is tile right here. There's a transition strip, and then there's tile. So I was able to duplicate that too, which I'm pretty happy about. The detail in this house, I'm pretty happy. Still going to try to do something here, but also need to add fluorescent lights or the lamps, the Redstone lamps. So got to do that stuff still. Right now it's just lit with torches, but it'll work. And then this house, I wasn't very much a fan of it. I was looking for another color, and I thought, well, let's get some red rock. And originally I thought nether brick would go well on the roof, but it looked really bad. Etho was here messing on some stuff, and I tried nether brick and it looked terrible. But I think these colors ended up going well together. It serves a purpose. It's mainly just for cover, you know. And here is a good spot too, because you kind of, people could be coming through here or here. You get some good lines of sight and you can back away, or you could put some covering fire. It's a decent little spot. So that worked out all right. And we got a beautiful big old tree right here. I love it very much. So that's about it. Let me show you the capture points. So this is how Etho has it set up. Right now, blue has it, right? So our team's here. And you hear this timer go off, and it takes a decent amount of time, right? It's also set up to where you can go here, you can keep moving. So if somebody's shooting at you, you can keep moving, and boom. So it's set up so awesome. You guys got the gist. I've tried commentating through it, but if you're capturing, you can still move, and the timer will keep going as long as you're resting. So let's say a guy's shooting, you can still kind of try to keep the pressure plates down, I believe. So it works. And if 2 people or 3 people are standing on it, it goes faster. So the more people you have here, the faster it will get captured. So even better. And yeah, then he wired it up to where there's a dispenser here. It shoots off a firework. So if you're back here and you're losing it and you see a firework go off, you know that they just captured your point. Also, he took it upon himself to add, and don't even ask me to explain this, okay? Etho is a genius. If you want it explained, go check his video. It's madness. But he added some note blocks that would trigger that you are capturing the ticking noise, and then once you've captured the little do-do-do sound that confirms it again. I think that is just awesome. He had it all wired up over here, and then the next day we were both on and playing. He was like, "Oh crap, He's like, I don't have a neutral state set up. I don't have it so where when you start the game, nobody has it captured. Or how to reset it. And he had to redesign and rewire the whole thing, which is just amazing. Like, I was just thinking, well, you know, we figure something out or whatever. But he did it. He figured it out after a couple hours. He got it. So definitely, if you want to recreate something like this, check his video because it went awesome. So yeah, I mean, really, that's pretty much it. I didn't expect to talk the whole time. I've got to do some more. I mean, there's so much. It's just basically I'm sitting here. I'll build something. Like I built that structure, which took a little bit, but then it's putting all the detail in, which I think is really going to separate this from, you know, being just a cool little thing to something really awesome. So I think we're getting there. It's getting there. Etho is pretty much done. You know, I mean, there's some other things we'll need to set up, but that's about it. You know, the capture points, and there's a lot of pressure on me for the building. I've just got to get all the building done, and then we should be good. So I want to get all that done ASAP. I might, you know, Doc has played a little Call of Duty, so it'd be cool to see if maybe he'd be interested, or Anders doesn't give himself enough credit, but he's a good builder. Anders is a good builder. If he has something to reference off of, he does a great job. And he's played a lot of Call of Duty, so, you know, maybe Anders could take on like the gas station or this building here or something. Could be cool. Could be kind of cool. But anyway, that's going to call it. I'm sorry if that wasn't... I just wanted to kind of give you guys the tour of where we're sitting and how the game's going to play out. I'm really excited. Etho's excited. These do not grow grass on them, which is actually really good. So, any suggestions, feel free to send them over. The guy that sent the suggestion over with the thing that would keep track of kills, very cool suggestion. May take it on. But we may be just doing things a little simpler. Not sure. But thanks for that suggestion. I forget your name. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Oh, wait. No, we can't end it there. I'm going to throw on Sphax and we'll see how it looks. 1 second. Okay, so here it is in Sphax. And I got to say, not bad. Capture points look really cool. That Red Rock building looks so much better. So much better. Yeah, those definitely look bad. I would definitely add like a... I mean, it's not terrible. You know, it served the purpose. Maybe a different... The wood block color that would match that would probably be... Whoops. Yeah, this guy. Maybe. Whoops. Come back to me, baby. Oh, I lost it. Crap. Well, place, would you? Whatever. There you go. It's close. But, yeah, so that doesn't look great. This building does look pretty good. It's not bad. It looks pretty good. The texture pack definitely helps that. And this doesn't look terrible. I gotta say. I'm not hating on it. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, and that's a flag there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, this definitely doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's not great. I want to see what this kitchen looks like in here. It's not terrible. Doesn't look terrible. So I guess it's working. You know, it's doing its thing. So it's just going to it'll work. But mainly want it to work in vanilla. Because that's what most of the guys are on. These walls look better too. There's a bigger contrast there. But anyway, that's going to do it. That's going to do it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, please leave me a like on it. It would be much appreciated. And I'm going to keep plugging away. 24 more hours of building. Here we come.